Everybody.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, so the general consensus when we did Big Fat Quiz of the year 2023 was y'all like that stuff and y'all want us to continue on with it.
We're here for it.
And I think the general consensus was also that we should do chronologically instead of reverse chronologically like we initially thought. But there's 9 episodes, 38 that are already aired, 39 has been recorded. Big Fat Quiz of Telly is going to come out sometime in 2024. So we will do it in chronological. That way we don't have to make any breaks.
That's fun. That's fun right there, man. I'm here for it, man, because it's interesting. This is going to be like a freaking time machine, dude.
Oh, yeah, just to see what a walk down memory lane.
Because I'll tell you what, these next 10 years worth, I wasn't paying attention to news. But actually, you know what I mean. But yeah, I wasn't, especially not this year. I was a junior in high school.
I was 12 years old, and I can't remember what year that was. I'm going to get it wrong. But anyway, you ready to go in?
Yeah, man. Let's do it, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Right there. That's a lot of memories being triggered of the news. And personal life, I don't know. I was 12. So.
Let's see, man. I'm interested, man. Come on, dude.
Yeah. Come on now.
Hello and welcome to the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. If you've ever done a pub quiz, you'll know the rules. I'll ask 6 questions for every month, and I'll expect answers from you at home, from our studio audience, and of course from our 3 teams. We have Simon Pegg and Lisa Tarbuck.
Yeah, been a minute since Simon Pegg's been on this channel.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Right.
Man, this was right around the time of Shaun of the Dead, I want to say.
I think so.
Good on him.
Man.
David Williams and Rob Brydon.
Rob Brydon.
And June Sarpong and Jonathan Ross. Have you got crazy quiz names?
Oh, have we ever? Oh. We were supposed to.
What have you got?
We were going to call ourselves Cut to the Funk. We just want you to say Cut to the Funk lots and lots of times. In case you say at one point, think about it. Fuck.
David Williams, Rob Brydon. Have you got a quiz name?
Well, he didn't like my suggestions. Mine was Martha and Arthur. He didn't like that.
Which one's Martha, which one's Arthur?
Well, you don't know.
For God's sake, come on, please. Who do you think? Which one is Martha?
Hint in bracket as well.
Again, there's a dubious sexuality to all of these, which I'm not comfortable with.
We've stuck with BJ and the Bear.
BJ and the Bear.
Man. Oh, man.
I've been called a bear a couple of times.
There you go.
Do you know what that means? Hey, okay.
Good for you.
The bear.
I bet he is.
And you're going to make a very good BJ, aren't you?
I'm the bear lover.
June Sarpong, Jonathan Ross, have you got a quiz team name?
Yeah.
We were thinking about The Incredibles. We thought, no, that's too route one. We were thinking about Cookie and Cream.
Get it?
Wisely rejected that. Actually, Ebony and Ivory. That was also thrown out earlier, wasn't it?
No cookie, but we thought better not.
We've decided to call ourselves...
The winners. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, you think.
Right, let's get started. I'll refresh your memories. The year rather predictably kicked off with January and the news that Harold Shipman had killed another pensioner. Luckily, it was him. It was alleged that Stephen Hawking was the victim of spousal abuse. His family backed him up and hid him in a cupboard until his wife had gone.
Oh.
Cannabis was down...
Oh, my God.
Ah, there you go. Oh, God. He rolled right into that one. Man, Jesus.
Rolled right into it. God damn
Goodness. I'm not going to be insensitive and say, walked right into that one.
Fucking hell, man. It's already better than the 2023 one.
100 times better.
Downgraded from a Class B to a Class C drug, which was bad news for Scouse kids. They had to learn a new letter. Greg Rosetsky was embroiled in drug cheat allegations. Overnight, the British tennis ace became a moose-fucking Canadian junkie. Eyes down, let's get on with the quiz. January, you've got 6 questions to answer. Here is the first.
Get your pen out.
Right. This picture of the Queen enraged animal lovers in January. But what is she doing?
She's got a nice scarf on, hasn't she?
Very nice scarf.
God bless her.
What is she doing? I don't know.
She's knighting the bushes. I don't know, man.
Is she delivering a Christmas tree? But that's January of 2004. I don't know. I
have no idea.
God bless Her Majesty, but what is she up to? Question...
I love this. Sorry.
Rob, sit down. Sorry. Question number 2. The next question involves guessing the headline. So if I was to show you these 2 pictures, you'd say Jimmy Carr, and you'd be right. Now look...
Oh, didn't age well.
No.
That Chevy truck there was one of the best things that Chevy had rolled out, but
What?
they discontinued it. And
That was a trash car. No way. That was a garbage vehicle.
really? You thought so?
That Chevy monstrosity was. Oh, that's.
I think it was ahead of its time. I
Really?
think Gen Zers would eat that shit up.
Oh.
And it would make cars cool again. It was just ahead of their time.
Oh no.
I'm not talking about the other thing in there.
I know that. Yeah.
Look at these pictures and say what you see to work out the headline from January.
Oh,
Well, who is
tennis.
that?
I have no idea who that is. Shrooms, bees, something about global warming. Is this when Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth came out? It has to be. Any guesses?
No.
I don't have any.
What is this? Leaves. It's leaves. Wasps and waves. So it's Greg. What was her name?
Kitten.
Tennis finger, leaf, wasp seek.
Don't give it away, Jonathan.
Am I warm?
Certainly starts with tennis finger.
I don't know what she
Oh, yes! We got it! We got it!
That's it, you two. Poker face. Well done. Question number 3. What did this man finally announce that he'd lost this month?
I don't know.
Is it his virginity?
No, that was March.
The centre part of his beard.
No idea.
You got an answer down for that?
Yes.
Watch on mobile device or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required. Download Veely now.
All right, here's a clip of crazy Crockmeister Steve Irwin defending himself.
And it's all about perceived danger. In front of that crocodile, I was in complete control. That is my profession.
What had he done?
Oh, I know that.
What did you do?
He had that. I think it was his son in front of the Croc's face. I think that's what got him into a lot of hot water.
Yikes. Ugh.
Can we see it again? I wasn't really listening.
Well-
because Rob was touching my leg under the table.
Pay attention.
Well, all right, I'll know for next time.
If he's changed anything.
Next year.
Since his show's now doing quite well, he's getting, can I see it again? Can I have my own dressing room? Can I have a massage? He asked me before the shows. Lazy, that's what you've become.
Did you?
Simon and Lisa, are you discussing philosophy? You look as if you're quite...
We're trying to get that bloody tennis kitten leaves be.
Hey, we've got it. We got it. Yeah.
Great.
It was easy.
No, there's no conferring between teams.
What is it?
No, leave it. Don't say a word. Right. What did Britney Spears do for the first time this year in January?
Crack.
Question.
Shave her head? Is this the year
Was
that
it
she shaved her?
2004? Possibly.
Yeah. It's somewhere in the early 2000s, after the peak of her career, that she shaved her head.
I would say that right around then.
It had to be.
Question number 6 for January. I've got a little bit of a treat for you. Mitchell Brook Primary School in Neasden have put on a play depicting a news story from January. Watch it and tell me what these little thesps are acting out.
What I thought my friend was going to win. How you doing? Hooray! We are the champions! Who the heck are these guys? Hooray! I got 2 bookends!
What was that all about?
Got it.
Jude's got it.
We got it.
Was it Ricky Gervais cleaning up at the Oscars or the Emmys or award show for The Office?
I would say X-Files. Not
Or the
X-Files.
X-Men?
But they didn't haven't won nothing.
I don't know. I just saw the beard and that seemed circa 04 Ricky Gervais. Yeah.
Well, put your pens down. Right. January answers. Question number 1. The Queen was pictured beating a what?
We put killing a harmless little fox.
Killing a harmless little fox?
Like a little friendly fox, like Basil Brush, or talking Disney fox, like the one from The Fox and the Hound.
She wouldn't do that. She's our queen.
She would fucking do that.
What? You were clubbing a seal?
Should have known better. It's wandered onto dry land. It knows.
A mercy killing.
Yes. It would have got stuck in the brambles otherwise.
I'm not having our queen criticised on television.
You can ban fox hunting, that's okay, but when you ban seal clubbing, that's a step too far.
Okay, Rob and David, that's maybe a little bit of a silly answer. Nothing compared to Simon and Lisa's, though.
Throttling a swan.
Look at the neck on a swan.
Get hold of it. Bang.
They all belong to her. She's got a grip of it and thought, "Ooh, have that." Rams that stick down its neck.
But
She's
a
got herself
couple,
a little...
couple is just too tempting. Crack! Sorry,
Well,
I'm
I've got
fantasizing.
down, the Queen was pictured beating a pheasant to death.
A pheasant.
Fox,
got a
swan,
bird.
seal, pheasant, all very much
All
of the
very
animal
similar.
kingdom.
He was killing something.
None of you got that. Did you get that? Only the smug ones at the top. Fine. What was the headline? I'm going to ask Simon and Lisa.
Well done.
Parkinson leaves BBC.
Oh,
Terrible.
Jimmy, we've got it.
David Williams.
Greg Dyke leaves BBC.
Well done.
Done.
God damn it.
Oh, yes.
This is going to be great.
I think you'll find that we had that and we didn't make a big show of getting it right.
You both got that right. Well done. This was Colin Pillinger. What had he lost?
The beagle.
We thought not just a beagle, Beagle 2.
Beagle 2? You've actually got Beagle 2 down. That's pretty impressive.
What is the correct answer?
Beagle 2.
The Mars probe.
Let him
Well,
speak.
Colin Pillinger, he lost the Beagle 2 space probe with the famous words, "Yeovil, we have a problem."
Are you going to give them a point for Beagle?
I'm going to give a point for Mars Explorer thing. Explorer, the Mars Explorer thing is near
It's
enough.
called Beagle 2. We've written Beagle 2.
called
They have
Beagle.
not written
We've got
Beagle 2.
space-
In the rarefied atmosphere that you two occupy, the gay salons you attend, sure, people have to know Beagle 2. The man and woman on the street who we represent,
Yes.
they would talk to it as the Mars Explorer thing.
Question 4. Steve Irwin, we asked you what had he done. Have a look at this.
Here comes Bob. You're watching the watching Bob. Watching. Here comes Bobby. And lost. Good boy, Bob.
Oh, hell no.
Can you imagine how full that nappy was?
What a great
Little
dad.
Britain sketch. It was like you and Matt.
What did you all get for that?
We got it right.
We put fed baby crocodile.
Whose baby was it?
His baby.
Oh,
Mine
okay.
now.
That would have been significantly worse if you just picked one out of the crowd.
Real baby or stunt baby?
Fun, baby. Type Michael Jackson uses. What did Britney do for the first time? Well, I can tell you, the first thing she did was...
Get married.
Married to a man.
Married to a man.
We
Good
just put
distinction.
got married.
Got married. Well, you're all right. She got married for the first time. She had it annulled 2 days later, claiming...
Okay. This is when she did that stunt with Justin Timberlake and got married and got divorced within like 24 hours or 48 hours, whenever it was. Wasn't the shaving of the head.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Wow, I forgot that happened.
It was awesome.
Also, 2004, something else happened to Justin Timberlake, but we'll let it play out.
Which is grounds for divorce in Nevada. The children were acting out Ricky Nevada. What did Britney do for the first time? Well, I can tell you, the first thing she did was...
Get married.
Married to a man.
Married to a man.
We
Good
just put
distinction.
got married.
Got married. Well, you're all right. She got married for the first time. She had it annulled 2 days later, claiming she was arseholed, which is grounds for divorce in Nevada. Children were acting out Ricky Gervais and The Office winning 2 Golden Globes.
Hey!
Well done. Right, one, you can all rest your brains.
This is back when Ricky Gervais had a good relationship with the Golden Globes.
Why have times changed?
For a minute. It's not often I agree with Don McLean, but February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news was on the doorstep for Dr. Atkins. It turned out he was clinically obese when he died. It wasn't a good month all round for Atkins' followers, with research showing that the diet can lead to depression. I could have told you that. That's just deductive reasoning. Everyone knows fat people are jolly. Peter Andre.
Man, that's a throwback, man. The Atkins diet.
What? Man, that was everywhere at one point.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
He was like a celebrity, Dr. Atkins.
Hell
and
yeah.
His products were just everywhere. My mom was trying to get them and get me and Kennedy to have them, my brother. And oh my God. And it came out that he died. Wow.
To be honest, I didn't know that was a real human.
He was a real human.
I didn't know that. So.
Before he ascended into heaven, taking the buns off of the whole wheat burgers and dipping the meat in mustard.
Oh my goodness.
Andre was back in the charts with Mysterious Girl, thanks largely to the publicity surrounding his affair with Jordan. Ironic, really, as she's the least mysterious girl in the world. There isn't a man in this room that couldn't pick out her cervix in a lineup. And Stan Cullymore introduced dogging to the British public. For anyone that doesn't know, dogging is parking up in a local lover's lane, having sex with a total stranger, whilst loads of others look on masturbating. And you end up driving away with a car looking like a plasterer's radio.
That's quite beautiful. That's like poetry, that is.
Bit more quiz for you. February questions. What phrase did Justin Timberlake use to explain this shocking incident at the Super Bowl?
That's right.
Nipplegate.
Nipplegate? That's what he used?
Or an accent. I don't know.
What was a wardrobe malfunction?
A
That's how
wardrobe malfunction. He pretty much tanked Janet Jackson's career.
100%. Oh, like immediately. His was fine.
Yeah, of course.
His was fine. Hers. Damn.
Man, different times.
Oh,
yes. June's got it.
Simon Pegg, Lisa Tarbuck in a lot of trouble there. Have you got it?
Oh, dear.
We were out a lot this year.
Question number 2 for February. Tory MP Anne Winterton was in hot water for a tasteless joke she made about the tragic deaths of the Morecambe Bay cockle pickers. In her disgraceful gag, what did one hungry shark say to the other?
They haven't even got anything down for one either.
Can I make David a prefect? Is that all right?
Nothing down for one.
Which stay
Well, don't look. Don't, David. Eyes on your own work, David.
Right.
Question number 3. What did Michael Jackson reportedly call white wine when giving it to his young guests?
Oh.
Jesus juice.
No way. Oh, wow.
And just a little Jesus juice. That was a schoolyard joke
Holy
around that time
crap.
for me.
Yeah, because I was at his house and...
Question number 4 for February. Why did this noise shock Radio 4 listeners this month?
Oh.
Imagine that.
Yes. Yes, got it, yes.
I don't know.
What do we win?
It's quite a good prize.
Do we actually win a prize?
You do win a prize. Yeah.
Do we really win something?
You're making it up.
We're going to start taking this very seriously.
We now eavesdrop on the private life of TV's Richard and Judy. What news story are they discussing here?
Richard, would you ever eat a willy?
You mean a penis? Yeah. Me? Eat a penis? Depends.
Would it?
Well, I might be hungry.
I see, yes. Well, that certainly did happen in this case, didn't it?
Well, it depends what you define as hunger. There's sexual hunger and there's other forms of hunger. But it was very strange. It was all very Teutonic, I thought.
Yes, extremely. But he did take the other one he was going to do before he actually did the real thing. He did take him to the pictures afterwards.
I think that was Ocean's 11, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Kind of appropriate in a strange way.
I'm mainly feeling sexual hunger right now.
What?
I've no clue.
Oh my god, I gotta see the answer for this.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think it's the last one of this one.
Hard not to.
Did you see they did a sketch and they pretended to be Lou and Andy from Little Britain?
No.
So she was in the wheelchair.
That's not a bad piece of casting.
It was fantastic.
Were they good? Are you worried?
It was really good. In fact, it was really funny. And they said, oh, we just wrote it this afternoon in about a minute.
Well, that's kind of how you work, though.
Yeah.
In February, a poll reported that 70% of TV viewers couldn't tell Ant from Dec. What we want to know, therefore, is which one is this?
My mum thinks my sister and him would get on really well.
Why is that?
Don't know, just because
Your
I think they
sister-
get on with each other and that.
Your sister looks a bit like his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe if you're watching Dec, come on, we understand. Get in touch
Tiny,
with my
isn't he?
sister.
So you're saying that he's allowed to go on your sister?
Hey!
That is good
Say
news.
that, I just thought maybe a dinner and perhaps a film or a video.
Do you think Ant will be around all the time as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't, you know, it'd be great, like Christmas and stuff. It'd be hilarious.
Do you think they sleep together like Morecambe and Wise used to sleep together? When they're making shows in the bed with
I bet
pyjamas?
sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Necessity calls.
Quite nice, quite natural. Nothing wrong
Come
with
on,
that.
we have.
Nothing
Do
wrong
you think they've ever double-teamed a lady?
Holy shit.
Are you ready for your February answers?
Yes.
All right. Question number 1. Justin and Janet blamed a what?
Costume malfunction.
No.
According
Incorrect.
to June, it was a wardrobe malfunction.
Are we going to take that? What? We're going to take costume.
No.
Malfunction.
Because malfunction
Well, hang on a
is the
second.
word.
What was the actual phrase?
It was a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
What have we written down?
Exactly.
Wardrobe
Right,
malfunction.
who deserves the point? The people who got it right or the people who nearly got it right?
Let's go back to January. Now, let's clear up, which we never did, with the whole Beagle farrago. Let me finish. If you're saying that they didn't get the point for saying spaceship, then fair enough. We shouldn't have the point for saying costume malfunction. On the other hand, if you decided that they deserved a point for spaceship...
Now, your answer, a tragic accident.
They better not get anything.
It was a wardrobe malfunction. I will accept a costume
Thank you very
malfunction.
much.
I'm just a generous man.
can't believe
a tragic
it.
accident, not quite right. Okay, punchline 2.
Okay, so that right. I think I initially said Nipplegate, but wardrobe malfunction. Got it.
Yeah.
What did one hungry shark say to the other? It was fancy a Chinese in Morecambe. this
Yeah,
evening.
that's
We've
what
got the closest, I think, really.
Or
only
words
really
to that
done.
effect.
I think you'll find we have.
You got Morecambe.
You didn't mention Morecambe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You really are good.
Top of our game.
Okay. Number 3. Michael Jackson called white wine what?
This is
Man
our best
juice.
one.
Love piss.
Who's
Simon and
gonna
Lisa,
want to drink?
that's an
What is it?
incredible thing.
Have a pint of love piss. Who's going to drink that?
I wouldn't have a whole pint.
It's in a
Pepsi
wine
Cola?
bottle.
You've gone for man juice, which is along similar lines.
Man juice is much more polite.
Michael Jackson called white wine Jesus juice.
Well, hold it.
I got it.
Hey, you got it. Hell yeah.
Man, come on.
Oh my god.
It's just a little Jesus juice. That's creepy.
Yep.
Hold it. Was Jesus not a man?
Oh, come on.
Was Jesus not a man? Was he not
They
the
are
son of
getting
God?
costume
Yes.
malfunction, then we should get man juice.
I think man is distinct from Jesus,
No, but you know
especially
what,
at this time
Jimmy,
of year.
we didn't write Jesus because we didn't want to upset
Yeah.
who are religious this time of year. So we wrote man because we thought you also would be polite enough not to bring the saviour into such a tawdry business.
No points. The kissing noise. What was that?
A gay kiss.
On the arches.
Simon? Gay
In
kiss
the arches.
on the arches? Correct.
In the arches.
Well,
not
I
on
think
the-
we
underneath the arches.
We
Was
should
it?
get an extra point because we said lesbian kiss.
No, you get no points. It wasn't a lesbian kiss, it was two fellas.
Seriously, though, what about love piss?
Next one. Richard and Judy, what were they discussing?
We know,
What do you think?
the German cannibal man who ate his... He went on the internet and Googled some Googles, and he found a man who actually wanted to be eaten, didn't he? That was the whole point of this. They got together, and this man was still alive, while part of him, I think he...
Was
while
being
he
fried.
sliced it off and fried
There's
it.
a good detail to the story is that when he'd cut off his member and was
say it,
frying
don't say
it, what was waiting for it to cook, he did a Star Trek novelisation.
Yes!
The search for cock.
So
Okay.
There.
that's what they based that IT episode off of.
Yeah,
Proud.
yeah. So that's what that was based off of.
Okay.
It's coming back. Wow.
Who was it? Was it Ant? Was it Deck?
Obviously.
That's all right.
At the end of January and February, it's time to take stock. Here are the scores. Simon and Lisa have 8 out of 12. David and Rob have 9 out of 12. And June Sarpong, Jonathan Ross, 8 out of 12.
All right.
So we've just done January and February. What month is next? And the answer is, of course, March. And in March, Mel Gibson's film, The Passion of the Christ, caused huge controversy. Christians were annoyed that Gibson made a film about the life of Christ and tacked on a silly Hollywood ending where the good guy comes back at the end. Jeremy Clarkson punched Mirror editor Piers Morgan at the Press Awards, although fair enough, he had been queuing for 3 hours. A dwarf working at QuickSave won a case for unfair dismissal after fellow workers verbally abused him when he tried to reach the high shelves. After winning the case, he said that he was now happy in Panto this Christmas. And a singer was told she couldn't join the English National Opera because she was too fat, which is ridiculous. How are people going to know when it's over? On that
Come on.
That was a good one. God. Oh, that was top tier one for me.
Man, it took me a second. You know, it takes me a few seconds for these things.
Just like, it was like, ah.
Just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Man.
Fuck.
No, let's crack on. March questions. Number 1. This month, Coca-Cola revealed that its new bottled water was from the main supply in Sidcup. What was it called?
Love piss.
Keep using it.
That works for every answer, almost.
Can you give us a clue?
Give us some little clue.
It's the water that was made by Coca-Cola in March.
No, but can you give us
What letter? What's the letter?
We've got...
Is
Dasani.
that what
That's-
that was? Yeah,
yeah.
that's Dasani.
Yeah, by Coca-Cola. Aquafina, that's owned by Pepsi.
Pepsi.
I don't know any others.
I don't think they're around still, man. Aquafina? I haven't seen them at all. And
I've
neither
seen-
have I. Haven't seen Ball either.
I saw Aquafina in a rest stop vending machine in those aluminum bottles now.
Really?
Yeah, Aquafina is there.
Oh,
And Dasani.
nuts. Not the
Dasani.
actress, guys.
No.
Don't need any
No,
clues.
stop cheating. David Williams, eyes on your own work. All right, question number 2.
What's the special brew?
March,
We'll have to
easy.
We got
Come
it.
back to it later.
Okay.
March means the Oscars. I'm going to show you 2 stills from Oscar-winning films, which I've slightly improved. You get 1 point for telling me both films. I've got an example for you. Here's the example.
Was that you in there?
Yeah, but I've made it slightly better.
Lord of the Rings.
So that would be Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Okay, what are these 2 films?
Okay.
Which one?
What? Films?
Yeah, films. No, I'm bad with films, so...
I have absolutely no clue. 2004? Dude, I couldn't.
Is one of them... I'm trying to think, when did Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle come out? Because the one on the left looks like it's still from Harold and Kumar Escape Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah,
no,
I don't
it's
think
too
so.
early. The timeline
I think his timeline doesn't work for that. So I have no idea.
And I don't know anything about the right one.
Oh, what's that one?
You've got to get both of them for 1 point. Question number 3. Sex and the City ended forever. But which of the 4 lead characters is reportedly dating this smasher?
Wow.
I have no idea.
Your specialist subject there, did you get that?
Yeah, of course you
Oh, the ladies love the Sex and the City.
Come on, let's have another
All right, next one. It was a bad month for the world of horse racing, with allegations of race fixing, prompted by scenes like this. Keep your eyes on Sean Fox, who's the guy on the right. I don't know where they get these allegations from. What we want to know is which former champion jockey was banned for 21 days in March for failing to obtain the best possible placing.
I have no idea.
Do you know any jockeys?
No.
Have you ever been out with a jockey?
No.
Well, you're no good then, are you?
No.
Question number 5. You either know it or you don't.
What was question 3?
Question 3 was the Sex and the City.
Oh, right. What
who
was
was dating
4?
that smasher?
No, what was 4?
4 was the jockey.
Oh,
We've
right,
just
we
had
haven't
it.
got any of-
We just put down funny ones, David. You're a very funny fella.
Well, just Rob's got the pen, you see. He's
Write
not
down.
quite as funny.
If you don't know it, just write down I'm a lady and or a gay. People like it when you do that.
Are you cross now, Rob? Has he upset you?
It's Christmas time, everyone's a little bit edgy.
Oh, don't do that, you idiot. don't. Guess what he's drawn?
Dick.
You'll see it in a few moments, don't worry about that.
See it
He's rubbing it out.
You can't rub it out. Don't rub it out, Rob.
I'm rubbing it out. Don't tell me what to do. I'm rubbing it out. Rub it out.
This is like Christmas with Elton John and David Furnish.
It was question number 5 for March. It was claimed by a language scholar that due to a mistranslation of the Quran, instead of 72 virgins, what actually awaits martyrs in heaven?
This has got a lot harder.
It has, isn't it?
First 2 months
March
were great. This is really hard now.
Last question for March.
I don't know.
Virginians.
Virginians. That's. I see why that would be your answer.
Here is 32-year-old mum of 3, Beth Evans from Swansea. Have a look at her. Why would a tattoo have taken longer before March 9th?
I have no idea.
We got this one.
Imagine you're surprised, though, if you meet her maybe at a singles evening, you know, dating, you get on well, you get on better than you expected, you go home, you start having sex, you flip her over, fuck me. Suddenly, you're screwing a boys' band.
You'd have to be pretty sexually confused to take her from behind, yeah.
We're looking at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to give the answers in March, we've got the man that put the X in X Factor.
What?
We've got Louis Walsh. Louis, thanks for coming in. Thank you very much. Marvellous. You're going to give us the answers for March, I believe.
I am, yeah.
Congratulations on X Factor.
Yes.
Coming back next year.
That's the bad news.
I'm not sure, I've just realised, Jimmy in G4. He looks like one of the blokes in G4, doesn't he?
That's okay.
The fat one with the spiky haircut.
They can sing.
There's no love lost between you and Simon Cowell.
Not when we're working, no. Not when we're on camera.
Did you get him anything for Christmas?
I gave him Westlife.
That'll do, surely.
That's a lot of albums from you.
I'll tell you what, do the answers for March for us.
Okay.
Tell us, put us out of our misery.
What's the first one?
The first one is the top one. Number 1.
Dasani. Dasani is the name of Coca-Cola's bottled water, yeah?
Is that what they got? They all get it?
Nailed it.
Dasani.
Oh, we got double S. Is that okay?
We
Oh,
got
that's
an
fine, yeah.
We
We do that.
Yeah.
OK, well, 2 films. Tell us.
Monster and Lost in Translation.
Got that.
Do you recognize those?
I mean, I lost in translation. Monster that was that Charlize Theron. I'm not sure. I can't.
I guess.
Yeah, you'd know.
Easy peasy lemon
You'd know.
squeezy.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Cynthia Nixon or Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got both Cynthia Nixon and Miranda.
He covered all bases, as in fact.
Well, it's quite an easy one to get. She was the one in the sensible Jimmy Choos, wasn't she?
Yes. This is the answer when I drew a penis.
I can still see the Ark of Spunk, so that's something.
Wow. Hold on. Let me back it up.
Oh God.
This is the answer when I drew a penis.
I can still see the Ark of Spunk, so that's something.
Is it cold out there a little bit?
There you go. There you have it, guys. He's an artist.
It's tasteful, is what it is.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
What did you say?
I said anyway. We're here.
Yeah.
So
3 drops or 2?
I think it's 5.
5.
The big boy.
OK, and...
Kieran Fallon is the band jockey.
Who? What's his name?
Kieran Fallon
Oh,
No.
bugger.
Ant or deck.
We put ant or deck.
A massive cock and the little bloke.
Wow, what a party that would be, eh? What about the outfits, all that is? I'll bring the lube.
OK, now the martyrs weren't going to get 72 virgins. What were they going to get?
72 raisins.
We thought it might be 72 trombones, like the song. 72 trombones.
We had a 72-year-old virgin.
Had one.
Can you imagine?
That's so funny. No, 72 virgins? No, a 72-year-old virgin.
Wow.
Fucking heaven, dude. Session, I guess. The bubble. Or no, it hasn't hit yet. Oh, man.
We had 7.2 vermin.
What a treat.
OK, now would that tattoo have taken a little bit longer?
Because Brian McFadden left the band, there would have been 5 people on the tattoo instead of 4.
Yeah, got that.
Brian, all got that right. That's
It's
fantastic.
interesting that she waited until after Brian left to get the tattoo, and I'm sure that was just a space issue in terms of Brian's size, even though he's slimmed down a lot now.
He's slimmed down now.
Can I just say, you two look really good together.
Well, we're Irish. He's kind of Irish, you know.
I'm Irish, but I've you know, that.
We could fit a new Robson and Jerome.
That looks a little bit like Jimmy Carr, older, Adventures of Jimmy Carr when he was a boy.
What, Lou Walsh, thanks very much for
Thank you
coming
very
and doing
much,
the
Jimmy.
answers.
Thank you
Cheers,
very
give him a round of applause. Louis Walsh, everyone. God bless him.
I had no idea who that last band was.
No idea, man. Yeah.
I'm sure someone will correct us.
I hope so, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
TS said April is the cruelest month, and it certainly was for Kevin Spacey, who appeared covered in bruises claiming he tripped over his dog while walking it in a park at 4 a.m. Well, it is easy to fall over your dog, especially when your pants around your ankles.
I think he knew. That's another one didn't age well.
J-Lo's mum won $2.4 million in a casino. She couldn't believe her luck, saying she'd only dropped a few coins into the machines to kill time between her daughter's weddings. Big Ron Atkinson was sacked for being racist. I can see his point. It's on the top of his white hood. Rumours circulated that David Beckham's text with Rebecca Lewis was censored because they related to anal sex. If true, this would answer one of the perennial questions posed by football fans about Victoria Beckham. Clearly, she doesn't. OK, Pensley teams. This is 12-year-old Tyler Crotty, whose speech elicited this response. OK. What chart for are these pillars of the community referring to?
Don't like it at all, I'm afraid.
I certainly have no idea what your sex was whack would mean.
For he said, she, why can't they do it with, why did all the 4-letter words?
If only he could have phoned her.
I've never used language like that.
You thought you could really make me moan?
Ya burnt, bitch.
And I had better sex all alone?
Ya even gave him head.
Now that is my type of lyric.
Hardly English usage.
I wouldn't dream of reading it out. I don't think it should be given any more currency. Thanks very much.
Was that a single?
Those chavs or hip hop heads or something that they're out. I don't know, man.
Man, what?
I don't know.
Or something that someone had out or something.
Yeah, it was what chart were they referring to?
Okay.
What actual answer have to be, though?
Oh, it has to... Well, I'll tell you.
Well, no, because it
Can it be just
be
title of
the
the
art.
song?
Do you need the artist? You know, in the song.
The artists. Would it have helped if I said songs?
Well, you could have said we know about the phenomenon of it.
Put something down. We'll see how charitable we're
You've
feeling.
got children. You have to know these things.
Good. Leslie Ash was admitted to hospital after a bout of rough sex. But what did she catch while she was in there?
What did you put down? Oh, you've got it right.
I went to a restaurant after that, and the waiter came up and said, some bread? I said, no, we got out of bed. You batter her.
Can you explain the joke?
Ciabatta. The bread is ciabatta. 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 Irish waiter said, ciabatta. Ciabatta? Ciabatta. Her.
Unless you're actually in the middle of a breakdown, we'll move on.
It's quite a good joke.
What was unusual about Salman Rushdie's stag party?
Oh, I didn't know he had one.
Hello.
No idea.
OK. Despite surrounding David Beckham's reported affair with Rebecca Lewis, he still snagged a lucrative ad campaign, but for what company?
Can I just say this?
I don't know. I didn't follow advertisements and deals of celebrities and athletes back then.
It wasn't like Nike. I don't know, Nike.
Yeah, might as well be.
this, he advertises lots of different things.
Yes.
Well, he got
No,
the
but
campaign
the
for
new
this
one.
in April this year. Remember, we're doing a quiz of the year?
As a result of what happened
Don't
with
whisper
her.
about me.
As a result of what happened with her. I know that. As a result
write
of
it
what
down,
happened with
then.
her. Let me clear this up.
That was a shock.
Not as a result, but in spite of.
Yes, I know, so write it down.
OK, final question, April. Michael Parkinson quit the BBC for ITV.
See?
What's his reason for leaving?
Oh, yes.
Jimmy Savile? No, that's just going to be my standard answer for leaving the BBC.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Was it with bread? Was he offered bread that he didn't like?
Ciabatta her.
See, everyone's doing it.
OK, April answer.
Give us a second, we haven't finished.
We're ready.
finished.
We're ready. Let's go.
Number 1. Tyler Crotty, like the rest of the world, was bored by this man.
I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, he...
Members, all the local officials, the high sheriff.
Look at this when he tries to pull his own head off.
Worried about the quality of
Look
the
at that.
education. We stand for fair treatment of faith-based groups that receive federal support for their work.
You gotta admit, our 43rd Commander-in-Chief wasn't that exciting.
Definitely
Of a
not.
person.
But his war was.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, the next after him were definitely could hold a crowd. That's for damn sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
OK, who were that phenomenon that crammed more swear words into 3 minutes than Ozzy Osbourne on Bath Night?
Can I say, you didn't say who, you said
I
what.
did.
You said what?
Name of the song is Ferb.
Ferb. And what's Ferb stand for?
F-U right back.
Yeah. Thank you, David.
Thank you,
We will take that.
No.
What have you got, Jonathan?
Eamon.
June said it was Eamon. I said the fast food rockers.
You said name of the artist, and it's Eamon.
Well, it's not just Eamon, though, is it?
It was Eamon and his
He
ex-girlfriend.
doesn't like him anymore.
Eamon Holmes.
It was Eamon Holmes, Burn Britain. She was furious.
What have you written?
We wrote a squiggle in case you thought it looked like the answer.
It's childish, but we were giving it a go.
Did it ever work for an exams?
Eric Aid. Sorry.
Work for March.
The sweary song.
All right, somebody let us know what that sweary song is. There's no way we could probably put it on YouTube, but we could maybe do it on Patreon if there's enough desire.
I think I know what they're talking about. I think I know exactly what song they're talking about.
I have no idea.
It was massive. It's like F said it don't mean something now. It was like a breakup song, and it went back and forth. But I could be wrong too. But wow, okay.
Oh well.
Cool.
It's just Eamon.
Well, it's Eamon and Frankie.
No,
Frankie.
Frankie. No reply. That was
Yeah, but that was chart phenomenon.
I tell you what would be the best thing, is everyone got a point for that.
I'll tell you what. Eamon and Frankie, I'll give you a point. Or if you got Ferb, I'll give you a point.
Fine.
But if you just put Eric, Aid, and then a squiggle, you get nothing.
Maybe take a point off.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
Leslie Ash caught what in hospital?
Ciabatta.
She caught the super that now breeds in hospitals because they're not clean enough places. And they're
MRSA.
introducing a radical new policy to clean them up, which is called wash your hands.
In fact, Leslie Ash caught MSSA, but we will accept MRSA.
Yes.
What's the... Well, we put superbug. Is that not... Superbug?
Superbug we'll have, yeah, we'll accept
Come on! He might as well have put she got ill.
Well, but Herbie the love bug.
Yeah. Do that. You're being silly now.
Is the bug referred to as MI5, MFI, MDF, MRSI?
No.
Because if it is, they've got a point.
It's one of them.
Does the MFI stand for as incurable?
Burn Britain again. B-side.
Can we now go to question 4, please?
Yes.
OK. Well, Salman Rushdie, what was unusual about his stag party? David and Rob,
He
what did you
took his... I'll do it. He took his wife with him. Be with him.
have? Incorrect. Jonathan Ross.
Only ladies allowed, apart from Salman.
No one came. He's quite dull.
So only Jonathan and June got that one right. You get a point?
Yay!
Only ladies.
Loud.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. I thought read black tie, no mullahs. OK, David Beckham, did he get a lucrative contract with?
Mobile phones.
We put down mobile phones, but I have seen
You're
him...
absolutely wrong. It's not mobile.
I would have
Gillette.
guessed that.
Gillette.
Gillette is the correct answer. You've got Gillette last time, Lisa.
No,
That he had more than one.
No.
And you said in spite of, it would have been mobile phones.
Well, no, it wasn't. He already had that one. He's had that for years.
But you said in spite of, and there's nothing to do with shaving your face and having sex with a lady.
Well, it was a close shave, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I hate you so much. He said in spite of.
David, we're not even on fucking May yet. Come
on. Trying to trick us.
You know what's great is you're going to lose so badly.
I'm not a bad loser, you can see.
Good. OK, Parky, VC. Why did he go?
They were pushing him into a late-night slot and he wasn't having it, is one story.
Yeah, they were pushing him into a late-night slot. Why were they pushing him into a late-night slot? Let me finish. To make space for the football. That's the full-on
correct.
We've
given you that as well.
We put scheduling Saturday night.
He's such a
wonderful host.
He's
a proper
chat show host.
He doesn't really insult you.
There's a degree of respect. There's,
about it. Questions,
he's intelligent.
He's interested in you.
Yes.
Not just going on about himself the whole time.
Like you two ever get fucking invited on Parky, eh?
I've been on Parkinson, Jonathan.
Well, there was a mistake. Someone pulled out. Bruce Forsyth pulled out and they said, we'll get a look-alike. Well, if you hadn't been making wobbly noises, you'd have heard.
At the end of that, let's have a look at the scores. Simon Pegg, Lisa Tarbuck, you've got 15 out of 24. David Williams, Rob Brydon, you've got 15 out of 24.
What?
June Sarpong and Jonathan Ross, 17 out of 24.
Come on! You're winners.
The boss of IKEA was...
Wow, there's a lot that I'm not getting here.
That's nuts. Yeah. I am like, what? All happened?
Yeah.
Could have me.
Yeah, like getting out every month so far.
Yeah. Hey, well, that's not bad for being across the pond.
Yeah.
And not giving a shit about the world.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Was revealed to be the richest man in the world. He's so rich he earns £6 million in interest in the time it takes you and me to get out of his fucking car park. And controversy raged about pictures of a British soldier urinating on prisoners in Iraq. Let's be honest, it looked bad, but we all know urine can be used to sterilise a wound. It is often taken the wrong way. It's why I no longer work for the St John's Ambulance. Oh. It was the last ever Friends, and after 238 episodes, the stars really felt like our friends, in that we don't see them as much as we used to, they never call, and they don't really make us laugh anymore. That's
hot take. They never made us laugh.
Oh, ooh, yeah.
I was a fan of Friends. I mean, there's a few things, how you doing? Or,
yeah,
we were on break!
Yeah, I just, during that time, I had other things to do.
Yeah, I know. It was on, even the reruns. My extended family, it's on every Thanksgiving and Christmas. I just hate it. I'd rather they put Seinfeld on. But, if it's a house, majority rules, Yep.
Let's ask a question, shall we? Right, May, number 1. Which newspaper editor was sacked this month for publishing fake photographs of prisoner abuse in Iraq?
Oh, we know that one?
Well, write it down.
Okie dokie.
Question number: Tony Blair was hit by a condom full of purple flour thrown by a member of which pressure group?
Jesus. Oh, you're a member, aren't you?
Who? I have no idea.
Can you cross the T properly, please?
OK, you're going to be excited now. It's another one of our picture stories. What headline is being depicted here?
Oh, my God.
Oh, another one of this. Old white guy, Swan, take that pint to... That's not Take That. Sorry. No, that's not them. Pints, beer, Ricky Gervais, The Office.
Office?
Got nothing.
These are tough, man.
Yeah.
If you think about the full name, that gives you a bit of a clue.
The full name of the first person?
Full name, yeah.
No idea who that
ducks
is.
And the singing people to get a beer from Ricky. We close?
It's not a duck. OK.
It's not. Oh, bugger.
Come on, we've got to kick on. Question number 4. And now we return to our friends at Mitchellbrook Primary School. What news event are they recreating for us this time?
But everything is gone, and everybody's going to be so proud.
Oh no! My lovely tent, my lovely shed,
My lovely circles.
all my nice things.
Ha, the rubbish.
I have no idea. Do you have any idea?
No idea, man. I love that kid's portrayal. Ha ha ha. They're rubbish. Oh, man.
It's great, isn't it?
What story were they acting out for you there? That is actually the ITN news coverage that was used. OK, question number 5. Leslie Grantham hitting the headlines for having cybersex on location at the BBC.
What's he thinking of?
What's he even now?
He's
I don't know
thinking
what
of a
he's
lady's
doing
boob.
That's somebody's toe.
Is it this bigger foot?
It's a pig's trotter.
I think it's
No idea.
What a horrible thing to do. Why would he be doing that? Why do you do that?
I think it's a really sexy, beautiful picture.
Yeah.
What we want to know is, what costume did he wear when connecting to ladies on the internet from his theatre dressing room?
Oh, I know this.
Question for May. In May, Gordon Ramsay opened Hell's Kitchen to a group of reserved, unassuming celebrity students.
My scene, quite honestly.
Does it make you feel better shouting in front of the blue team?
I'm not shouting in front of anybody.
Is that you have to show off?
How bloody fucking
Don't
dare
be stupid.
you?
Don't be so stupid.
I'm not showing
Don't
off.
be so stupid.
I am tired.
Calm down.
No.
Don't raise your hands.
Why not?
Don't
do you
raise your hands.
What do you mean, don't raise my bloody
I've just told you, don't raise your hands.
What?
Calm down.
No.
Take it outside.
Is that what you like? Do you really
Just
want
calm
to...
down.
Do you want people
Just
to
calm
get
down.
pushed? Better staying right here. No.
What we want to know is, who was the first celebrity to leave Hell's Kitchen?
I have no idea, but that's dating it. That we know that it's, that's what started.
Wow.
Like that caught fire in America. No
Yeah, it
pun
did.
intended. Yeah,
Yeah.
we love us Gordon Ramsay over here in America.
You know what I think the thing about it is, it's Matt or Luke Goss, whichever one it is, going, yeah, let's take this outside. That's a brilliant way to break up a fight. Let's go outside, make a little circle and all chant, fight, fight, fight. OK, the answers. Who got sacked?
That was an easy one.
OK, what was the pressure?
Oh, that was the same year that he got talked about earlier, that Jeremy Clarkson punched him, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A group that threw a condom of purple flour.
Fathers for Justice?
You're absolutely right. If only it had landed on David Blunkett's cock. It would have saved us so much bother later in the year. Did you work out the headline? Simon Pegg, Lisa Tarbuck. Did you work it out?
Goose steps in the middle.
There's Goose Steps Beerick.
Oh, God.
You know what? We've got one down there, but now, having seen yours, I've worked it out. But it's not the one we've written down. The one we wrote down was test, so they wouldn't...
No, got to be written down.
All right, the one we wrote down is Des steps in beer at office, but I think I know the answer based on
What is
this.
it? What is it?
Des goose steps round the office, because it was the bloke from The Express.
He said... You said the surname.
I said the full name.
Surname.
Didn't say the surname, I said the full name.
No,
Desmond.
David.
Because the answer is
What do you mean
Desmond
the
Goose
full-
steps round the office.
David.
No one's ever called Des Lynam Desmond.
Mum did when she was very angry with him. Desmond, come up here and clean your room.
A wrong clue, and none of us got it.
Henry.
In this competition, you could be nice to us.
Fuck you.
He's getting very tetchy. Rob, can you not massage his shoulders or something?
There's nothing to do.
That's not
tried
true. You could do
before.
an impersonation of Tom Jones.
Well, please, no.
Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on.
OK, Mitchell Brook.
Be any piece of content with Rob Brydon without an impression.
Without an impression. Yep.
Yeah. Glad we got one.
Primary school, we're reconstructing something from the news. What was it?
The Saatchi warehouse fire, in which many pieces of Britpop art perished and are gone forever. Amongst them, some of Tracy Emin's, for example, her tent, gone forever.
That is a good answer.
But Britpop art...
Yeah, I know, it's Britpop art.
Yeah, it's like a scroll talking about it. I read in the mail about the Britpop art, including some undergarments sewn up into a tent. Well, if that's bloody art, then count me out.
That's like saying I'm going to a laptop dancing club.
Well, the actual, the Montmartre fire.
Yeah.
But the Saatchi gown, that'll do.
Yeah, we got
Fire
that
in
right.
Saatchi's warehouse.
OK, yeah, lovely.
Shot.
You got a point.
We
Well
all
done.
got it, OK.
OK, Leslie Grantham was dressed up as...
Captain Hook.
Captain Hook, Captain Hook.
Grey underpants.
So he was dressed up in the theatre in old grey underpants.
We thought, well, he looks like he was naked in the photograph. We thought he's probably got, judging from the reactor-like lenses he's wearing, quite a whole pair of dirty pants on.
Incorrect. Yeah, Leslie Grantham as Captain Hook.
Who else?
Yeah, and, you know, the BBC overreacted. It's not as if he killed anyone this time. OK, the first person to leave Hell's Kitchen was, of course...
Tommy Vance. Thomas Vance.
Roger Cook is the correct answer. On the first day, we've got a little bit of footage for you, just to remind you.
Jesus, that hurts.
He'll be investigating whoever sold that chair to them, won't he, eh? How did that happen? About 20 stone sitting on a tiny barbecue chair. Who did it could happen?
He belched and broke his ankle. Idiots.
let's crack on. So we come on to June. Not literally, Miss Sarpong, although check your contract, we could if we wanted. John Reed claimed that smoking shouldn't be banned because, and I quote, the only enjoyment the poor have got. That's a bit patronising, and he's wrong. What about joyriding and incest?
Oh, damn! Joy incest cigarettes.
Sounds like a West Virginian Friday.
Pretty much. We get to say that, by the way.
Oh, man.
God almighty.
8 weeks into Big Brother and Michelle and Stu finally had sex, a first for British television. It also set a new world record, as 8 weeks is the longest a Geordie girl's ever gone without a shag.
Oh.
Ronald Reagan died after his 10-year battle with Alzheimer's. Ironically, the Americans had a day of remembrance.
Oh.
That's
Damn.
funny.
That's awesome. Oh, man.
Hey.
Very nice. Nice.
June also started Rooney Mania. Sadly, during Euro 2004, Wayne broke his foot. He didn't mind too much, though, because most of the brothels he visits have Stannah stairlifts. It is question time once again. Question number 1 for June. Bill Clinton released his autobiography, Before You Ask, pages 448 and 450. What was it called?
Is it I'm the President, Suck Me Off?
Not a bad title for a book.
Suck me off or I'll press this button.
Wasn't Suck Me Off Russian president? Let me hear Suck Me Off. How pleased to meet you.
Oh, no.
Shibata?
Right.
No, she just fell over. You see? You like it now, eh?
OK, for our next question...
I think it was My Life, because my ex had a copy of that on her bookshelf.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. God damn, I love this one. This is awesome. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Dude, yes. I'm just like reliving in my head. I'm like, oh my God, what have I forgotten?
Right.
Question, it's over to Darren Brown in New York City.
My show this year attracted 700 complaints, thus making it the most complained about show in British TV history. Last year, the prospect of blowing my head off on live TV attracted only 20. So, the question is, what was the title of this year's show? And we have travelled 3,500 miles to film me asking you this question, so please try and get it right.
No idea.
OK, so what was the name of the show he made in June this year? I should warn you, there's a hidden message in the video he made, and if anyone says Brussels sprouts, you'll dance like Elvis. See yourself. Yes. Take a look at this picture of David Bowie. Tell me what's missing.
Is it the thing on his eye that he has his makeup on, or I don't know.
What's missing?
I don't know.
Jesus.
He looks like a cool aunt.
Yeah.
You know, that always has wine and will ask you about your problems, you know?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's a perfect depiction. Before there was a Baron, that's what he looked like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why did motor racing Sterling Moss write a letter of complaint to the Daily Telegraph?
I don't know.
Why do you think he might have done it?
I don't know. I wish I did.
We've got a very good guess, we think. He's a racing driver, wasn't he?
He was furious enough to write to the blooming Telegraph.
Yeah.
He was furious. OK, which thrifty shopper bought these on eBay? A pair of retro bright red shoes, a Winnie the Pooh alarm clock, and a video of Dumbo.
Is it somebody quite rich?
It is someone I think that would be considered wealthy.
Is it somebody in the with royal connections?
I'll just flip down.
Come on, just play with me for a minute.
Yeah. They've got a beard and glasses, and they work in the baker shop.
I'll play the game.
Put Queen in. Put the
Get
Queen.
the answer. Last question for June. The nation was gripped with Big Brother fever.
Yeah.
What is Nadia upset about in this clip?
Look at me. You think this is funny? This is not funny. I'm not 16 years old. I know what my choices are. I know what I want. I wanted to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. This is not funny. Honestly, this is not funny.
I don't know.
It's not funny at all.
We think we know.
Yeah, we're done. We got it.
Tell him to Rob Bryan.
Give us 1 second, please. Because
You're always asking for extra time. Always, always, always.
You're taking this seriously. Okay.
You're cheating, basically.
We're ready. We're finished.
OK. Ladies and gentlemen, to the answers for June's questions, the undisputed queen of Big Brother, the gorgeous, the glamorous Nadia.
Yes.
You okay?
Oh, I'm very well.
Thank
Can't
you.
believe the luck. Look at that, Nadia.
Oh, hello.
I can't believe Nadia.
I'm going to entertain you there for a bit.
Oh, it's very funny.
It is, isn't it? Looking back, to say.
Well, God bless you. And what have you been up to since you got out?
Oh, all sorts. Exciting things, you know.
Well, come on. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just starting rehearsals for my pantomime, my first ever pantomime.
Who are you in the panto?
I'm a mermaid.
You're a mermaid? Seen this one?
No, it's a Peter Pan one. It's a Peter Pan play, and I'm a mermaid.
Have they got subtitles for the kiddies?
Well, if they don't, you have to come and see it, and then I'm sure they get the picture.
Where's it on?
It's Southampton.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you here.
Oh, it's my pleasure for you, Thank you for having me. Even if you wanted to, sweet. Even if you wanted to. Exactly. Moving on swiftly.
Like I may have pulled, let's get the answers for June.
What is this?
Jimmy got game.
What? Big Brother. That was a flash in the pan here, right? Or did it? I don't even know, guys.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't think we watch, even when we do watch TV.
No. But that, I mean, I know that took strongly. Like, that's the whole reality TV up. It was probably 2000, right? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe 2000, like Survivor kind of stuff, like old of people. Like, it was a huge thing. But I don't know. I watch that kind of shit. So
Yeah, me neither.
Right. Bill Clinton's was called My Life.
We had My Story, my first book. Surely that's close enough.
No, it isn't. They had nothing.
Just hold this.
All right, next one.
Darren Brown's program was called Seance.
Yeah.
No.
Seance.
Seance.
No idea.
Darren Brown, the Philosopher's Stone.
Hold up. Time out.
What?
We got some context for this one. Someone, please help us. A lollipop?
What? All right, whatever. It is what it is.
That's just
What?
David Bowie.
How can that be possibly happen?
Have you ever got anything weird in your eyes?
No, a lollipop, no.
Not a lollipop.
I haven't considered that yet. No, okay. Number 4. Sterling Morse was obviously because they said he died in 1963 crash.
British racing is in the poo.
Yeah, well, it is.
We-
That's one in the year. I've preempted with my poo comments.
We put down he was on about something. And I feel that could be a point or half a point. Nadia,
Nadia, would you give him a point?
No, you would. No.
Don't just
Tell him no.
No, I'll say yes, because I like him. Well, in the sense, I like
Do you like him? I'll tell you what, he's a pretty good bet, I would say.
Number 5. Charlie Blair bought the items on eBay.
Yes.
Tony Blair.
They've done a picture.
Yeah, that's quite a good picture of him.
Jeremy, what did you put, Simon?
Jeremy Paxman.
Incorrect.
Right, and number 6, the answer is, of course...
My cigarette, I need some bloody cigarette. I was gonna sit down and have a nice little smoke this evening. I look at no bloody cigarette. I do that all the time. I get no bloody cigarette.
Very good, Jonathan. I'm impressed.
I'm in the pantomime and I'm in the Peter Pan and the Pale Mermaid.
Jonathan, should we see how good that impression really was? Let's see the real thing.
Right.
Nadia, is it just the lack of cigarettes that's
Yes,
upsetting
it
you?
is just like a cigarette. Don't ask me any more questions. Just get me out of here, please. I'm gonna go insane.
I look quite serious there. It's quite scary. But it's good. It's good fun. It was all good fun, I have to say.
Nadia.
Thank you.
on that.
Thank
I
you,
really
Lisa.
Yes,
It was
you were
good.
the only
I had
person
an
who should have
amazing
won.
time there, you know.
I love the fact that you, and I don't wish to be indiscreet here, but we saw you showering occasionally.
Right.
And I
okay.
love the fact
I'm sorry, I apologise.
No, it was pleasant, but I love the fact that you're wearing your kitten heels even in the shower. The only other person I've met who's done that is David Williams. So
I'll tell you what, Nadia, at the end of June, let's have a look at the scores. What have they got? Simon Pegg, Lisa Talbot, what have you got? 22 out of 36. Well done. David Williams, Rob Brydon, 22 out of 36. June Sarpong, Jonathan Ross still in the lead, 24 out of 36.
All right.
There you go.
Welcome back to the big fat quiz of the year. We're on to July, and it certainly was a summer of love. It emerged that Sven-Goran Eriksson and the head of the FA were sleeping with the same secretary. Although I imagine at half-time they changed ends. The Sunday papers alleged that Wayne Rooney had sex with a Vice girl. Their evidence, an autograph Wayne gave to the hooker. It read, "To Charlotte, I shagged you on the 28th of December. Loads of love, Wayne Rooney." Genius. Apparently he wrote it on a post-it note. Why do they need post-it notes in a brothel? To do, strangers. For money. Iraq asked the United States to hand over Saddam Hussein to them as a prisoner of war. The Iraqi foreign minister promised Saddam a fair and unbiased trial, followed by a public execution. Fairly confident about the result, then. James Hewitt was busted for cocaine possession, which makes a change from him getting up Charlie's nose. Right, back to the quiz. Question number 1. In July, Greece won Euro 2004. England didn't fare so well. Have a look at this. My question is, who's the bastard in the black?
Do you know?
No idea. No clue.
Guess you didn't get that far during the
I didn't.
Football days of Fairies in the Nation, right?
Nope. That or it was blocked.
Yeah. We're gonna get one person that's like, no, you did it that day.
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah.
didn't know. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
He was wrong in the way that we treated, the way that everyone treated David Beckham after he skied that penalty, just because he'd had a terrible year, he'd had his whole life dragged through the muck, and then he goes up to take a penalty in front of billions and billions of people, and everyone goes, "You bloody idiot, you missed it, you prick." No, he just kicked it wrong. Leave him alone. Come on, am I right? I mean, he's a
guy like you and me.
You and me. And
Just a guy standing in front of a ball hoping to get a goal.
Exactly.
Question number 2. FA Secretary Faria Alam...
Football?
No, it's not all going to be about football. This one is about sex in the tabloids. You'll enjoy it. He'll be all right. FA Secretary Faria Alam opened up about her affair with Sven-Goran Eriksson. What task did she claim he performed immediately before making love?
I know this...
It's still football related.
Well, what do you do before you pleasure a lady, David?
Goes to the cash point, don't you?
Oh, shit.
OK. Question number 3.
Oh, God, what was number 2?
This became a familiar sound in July. This question 3.
Stop playing it. We got it.
It sounds like foxes rutting.
Yes, that's right, Simon. It is that.
Oh, do you see what he's doing? A tactician.
Rob, what was it? What? What? Go on, tell us what. We'll tell you one later.
All right, okay.
That Jones.
Because of that, I'm not going to tell you.
OK, question number 4. We take another privileged peek into the secret world of Richard and Judy. What are they talking about now?
Well, do you know, I went to see it on my bike and I thought it was rubbish.
I'm disappointed. I thought initially it'd be really nice, kind of very soft and flowing.
I thought the original idea was all right, but it was completely watered down.
No, and it's also been proved to be pretty dangerous, actually, as well.
I think the whole thing's a very slippery business. Should never have happened.
Well, what was he saying?
Any idea?
But no.
I have no idea. I would have said Gwyneth Paltrow's goop thing, but that's not it. It's 2004. It's too early for that.
Yeah, I'm the dude.
I don't know.
They were saying he went on his bike to see something she thought would be feminine.
On his chopper, he went on.
You're all right, Williams. You look a bit cross with me.
No, I just don't know the answer.
All right, next one. We'll get this one. This is a very easy one. Actually, we saw this together, David, didn't we?
I don't know what the question is yet, so how am I supposed to know?
OK. Fahrenheit 9 became the highest-grossing documentary of all time.
Right, yes.
Who wrote, produced and directed
Right,
it?
OK, I know this, yeah.
Michael Moore. Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be feminine, it wasn't.
Question number 6 for July. On the day John Prescott took temporary charge of the country, what did the government send to every household?
Doesn't his face look like a space hopper?
I don't know. He probably sent everybody a Big Mac meal.
Maybe.
I'm just judging from the way he looks.
I don't know.
Write down the answer. OK, for July.
Hold on. OK.
The answer for July. The referee, what was he called?
Oh, no, hold it. We just put the referee. You said who was the bastard in black. We said the referee.
You are accepting it.
We could have said his name. We didn't think you wanted
OK,
that.
all right, that's fine then. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the point if you can get his name now.
Owen Mendelsohn.
Well, he's Norwegian referee.
Owen Mendelsohn. Ciabatta.
Simon Pegg, Lisa Tubbett, what did you put?
I'm not good with names.
David Williams, Rob Brydon, what did you have?
Terry Semley.
Who's Terry Semley?
I like him. Half a point.
Yeah.
The referee called Urs Meyer.
That's what we said, Urs Mendelsohn.
Urs Meyer, no points for anyone on that.
Sagnussen.
OK, what did he do before having sex?
Phoned Nancy.
OK, Lisa and Simon?
He brushed his teeth and put the cat out.
No.
Is that happens in your household?
No.
I like the way you assumed a stance before you said that. Then.
Thank you very much.
He filled
The dishwasher.
Yeah.
And that is the correct answer.
So is it?
And as
Good
we all
man.
know, is a popular euphemism for finger banging.
Filled the... Oh,
God.
That came in waves.
Yep, they just bastards.
Yeah. I mean, the dishwasher, amongst other things, will lead to the opportunity, but I've voted, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do
Ciabatta.
Ciabatta.
Don't be fooled by that. Filling the dishwasher gets you a lot of points and therefore a little bit more
Exactly.
joy.
A little bit
I
a
like
liberal
that.
attitude towards
Yeah.
things.
Liberal.
You said, I'm filling the dishwasher, love. The lady will go upstairs and pop on some lingerie.
Well, you might do, actually.
Yeah.
It's not difficult, lads.
You don't want upstairs, you know, with those little tablet powder on their fingers and then, you know...
No, because then Jonathan, that'd go all nice and busy.
You'll wake up lemon-scented.
Lemon-scenting.
Is that why it's called finish?
Moving on. OK, the grunts, the groans. Who did they belong to? Rob Brydon?
Women at Wimbledon. Tennis players.
Specifically.
Oh.
That is correct, but that's not the woman in question.
Sharapova.
Sharapova. Maria Sharapova.
Maria Sharapova, yeah.
That is the correct answer. Have a look at this. OK.
Tennis is a lot more intense than we all give it credit for. It's just, you know...
And they win a dish?
Probably, yeah. But
yeah,
that's how the uppity get their anger out about their...
They're tanking.
Yeah, and they can't afford the payment on their third yacht.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Judy, we're talking about what?
The Diana Memorial Monument.
You're absolutely right. I mean, what did you get?
Anal bleaching.
Anal bleaching.
He went on his bike and it wasn't as feminine as he'd hoped.
OK, next one. Fahrenheit 9/11. Who directed, produced and starred?
Michael Moore.
Of course it was.
Michael Moore, of course.
Well done. On the day John Prescott took charge, what do we all receive?
A pamphlet on
On emergency advice.
That is true.
June got
Did
that.
you get it?
Emergency advice.
Emergency advice.
Warning manual.
Whether you put emergency advice or terrorist advice, we'll give you a point for that.
Quail.
Well done. Well, let's move on to look at the next month. With August came British summer. It was a Tuesday, I remember. The sleet was very slightly warmer. In Cornwall, the village of Boscastle was flooded by a 3-metre wall of water. Luckily, one local said, you can count the injured on the fingers of one hand. 6.
Okay.
And we won silver in the Olympics' gayest sport, synchronised diving. Our 2 athletes were very lucky. They were nearly disqualified for heavy petting and bombing. They got off that one on a spelling technicality. The Beckhams announced that Victoria was pregnant with their 3rd child, although David is concerned that the baby may be Rebecca Lou's. OK, on your mark, questions for August. Question number 1. Mark Thatcher was arrested in South Africa over an alleged attempt to finance a coup in which country?
No idea.
It was a country.
No clues.
Yes, I think you're right.
I don't know.
I think we have this one.
Have a guess. Not Wales.
Swindon.
It's a fair guess. Noted intellect Pamela Anderson was in the UK promoting her debut novel Star. What did she reportedly call Richard and Judy?
What?
No way.
OK, question number 3.
I have no guesses. Sorry.
None. Oblivious.
I thought that someone in the audience shouted it out. I was trying to hear that. But oh well.
For August, look at this. What crime is being committed in that photo?
Not having a job?
I don't know. Maybe the hedge is too high.
Or the carjacking?
No idea.
I don't know.
What the heck? All right.
I don't know.
It's hard to see. Is that a man carrying a wallpapering table?
No, it isn't. But there is a crime being committed there.
Wallpapering without a licence?
I don't think I'd be giving too much away if I said this does not concern wallpapering. Of course, August brought with it the Olympics. Here's a little reminder of some of the highs and some of the lows.
Well, I could say you were with me, but you were with another man. I know we ain't got much to say, before I let you get away. Yeah. I said I wanna be my girl.
Right. What we want to know is, you saw Pippa Funnel winning the bronze medal on her horse. But why did the Greeks insist on calling her Philippa?
Is it because it's to fill up a funnel is quite funny?
You know, getting their own back because we laugh at their names on a regular basis.
Yeah, and I'd like to fill up a funnel. They knew they'd have a chuckle every time they said it.
No, don't put that. Say it.
Saw nutter Neil Horan interfering with young men in the men's marathon. But what was his former profession?
What do you mean by interfering with young men?
Well, there was a young man running along, and he pushed him over. He's a nutter.
Oh, interfering. I thought
Well, he might not have been a nutter. What if he saw, like, a safe falling building, he pushed him out harm's way?
Yeah, he's a nutter.
Maybe you should just say someone with some mental disability or problems of that nature. But to call him a nutter, I think, is quite hurtful to the many, many nutters who are watching.
OK, next question. Move on. Write something down.
OK, ready.
OK, you saw Matthew blubbing like a small baby. But what we want to know is how many Olympic golds has he won?
Can we have a clue? Hold it. How many times did he win? You can throw us a bone there.
I'm throwing you nothing.
OK, we're ready.
OK.
Yes.
No. Lisa Tarbuck, you ready?
No.
Yes, sir, we are.
Right, here with the answer.
I had none of those.
Dude, I mean, dude, we were, come on, was not in the zone here.
Yeah.
2000,
So-
2004. What?
Yeah, I
totally
too
forgot that
wasn't-
was a real year.
Answers for August, the only woman ever to win both the Olympic 8 and 1500 metres. The one, the only, Kelly Holmes. Nice to see you.
How are you?
I'm very well. Very well indeed.
You look great.
Thank you.
You're very good at the running this year.
I wasn't bad, was I?
What's next for you?
What's next for me?
Jumping, skipping? You're going to move on?
I'm going to carry on running, I think, yeah.
Another 4 years?
No.
No?
No. I'm way too old by then.
Don't say that.
I will.
Just moisturise and lie, you'll be fine. Thought about the 200 metres, it's not as far. You could try that when you're older.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? I'm thinking of you.
Thank you.
Kelly, should we get behind the Olympic bid? I'm drawn on it. I don't know what to do.
Of course.
OK.
You're against
Yes.
it.
Well, I was wondering what it's going to do to Hackney, actually, in all honesty.
Hackney, well, it can't get any worse, can it?
I'm 100% behind it, all right.
We're all behind it.
Good.
Hooray!
You've got to keep running.
Thank you.
Right, answers, go on.
Right. Anyway, answers. Mark Thatcher was allegedly involved in financing a coup in Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea.
Is the right answer. No point for Papua New Guinea. Hey?
What?
Uh,
Cool, man. Who knew? I didn't.
yeah. What's those there? Oh God, I probably put my foot in my mouth there, didn't
Equatorial Guinea, right up there with Narnia and Nordica, like.
I? And Finland.
Yeah, in Finland. Pretty much.
Same places.
It's got Guinea in it, though.
Rob Brydon, David, did you put your own tick on that?
Yes, in a clever psychological ploy.
To terrible business. OK, go on, next one.
Okay. Anson. Reportedly Richard and Judy. Punch and Judy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, guess that.
We got Britain's top husband and wife presenting team.
She'd be right. It's a fine guess. And it's got a tick.
Yep.
But it's wrong.
Right again.
The crime you saw Edvard Munch's screen painting being stolen from an Oslo museum.
That's what they were doing in the back of the
You know
car.
that?
We got it.
We didn't get Oslo.
We got stealing the screen
got it.
and we put
Yeah.
Monk.
OK, Simon Pegg.
Stealing a scooter?
No, I heard painting.
A painting. Sorry, what I meant to say. I don't know where I got scooter from.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
Stealing
What are you
a-
thinking about? Scooter? Scooter. Cool.
I think so.
Scooter. Oh my god.
Lisa Tarbuck, you put urban clearway no parking.
Yeah, damn right.
There's another crime in the picture.
Yeah, there was. I thought you flung those parking signs very, very clear for us to see. Yeah, I'm on to you. Tricky, tricky. If you parked in
I
my
just thought
street,
that
they'd
guy
have
was
nicked him.
dressed as a white diamond.
Moving on.
Speaking of this.
Kelly Holmes, what is the answer to the next question?
Okay, number 4. She was called Philippa because Pippa means fellatio in Greek.
Yes.
Oh.
We got that.
Fellatio, for anyone watching at home, means a blowjob.
We've got
Suck
Pippa means
off.
to suck off.
As
Is
they
that okay? We thought that was the polite phrase to use in front of a lady. Suck off. Suck off. Would you mind sucking me off? Not terribly as in badly.
No, do a deal. Lay it on.
Matter of fact, knock yourself out. Well, not literally.
What have you got, Rob? Rob, David, what have you got?
But Pippa in Greek is rude.
Not enough. Moving on. Go on, this one.
Cornelius Haran was a priest before he became a full-time tosser. It says idiot, but it's tosser. He should have done it.
He did it right at the end, didn't he? How far did that bloke
The
run
guy
when
was
he
like-
jumped
The
out?
guy was leading the marathon. He just basically came from the side and took him out.
So
But
he's
don't
got,
you
he
think-
just 4 years later, you can have another go.
What would you do if someone jumped out on you? What would you do?
Oh, punch your lights out.
OK, and finally.
Last one. Matt Pinson has won 4 gold medals.
3, 4, 5, or a million. 4 or 5.
He had won the last 4 Olympics.
OK, well, you all got one wrong, I'm afraid.
We said 4, it's there in plain
No.
That's close enough, surely.
No,
No.
definitely.
All right, have a look at the scores. Simon Pegg, Lisa Tarbuck, 28 out of 48. David Williams and Rob Brydon, 27 out of 48.
Oh, yeah.
June Sarpong, Jonathan Ross, 31 out of 48.
Come on!
They are kicking butt.
Hello and welcome back to the big fat quiz of the year. We're now on to September. The kids went back to school, we all went back to work, as did Oprah Winfrey, who began her new series by surprising her 276-strong audience. She gave each and every one of them a brand new car worth £15,000. Fair enough, I suppose. Oprah is the second richest woman in America. The richest is the lady that runs the Dunkin' Donuts next to her house.
Zing.
I forgot how easy it is to poke fun at Oprah Winfrey sometimes. But, I mean, the whole car, everyone gets a car.
That's up there. That's just part pop culture history right there.
Yeah, that will free in my head forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
A man with greater access to his child broke into Buckingham Palace. Surprisingly, it turned out not to be James Hewitt. Governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, officially outlawed sex with the dead. Catherine Zeta-Jones is moving back to Wales. Pens at the ready. September question number 1. In Taiwan this month, what name did Elton John call the paparazzi?
Freelance photographers.
Asshole. I don't know. Something bad.
I don't know. My quickness is broken. I'm trying to catch up.
I know.
Oh.
It's a great pose for Rob
It's a
Brydon.
great pause face right here.
Uh-huh.
That's your thumbnail right there.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
OK, say what you see to work out this headline from September.
Oh,
What?
come on. That's impossible. I don't know. Got nothing.
I don't know. Who's the man?
Can you tell us who the chap
Sitting on the dock of a bay. That was taken sitting on the dock
Right,
of a
it's
bay.
Otis Richmond.
Oh,
I know
Reading.
It is. I know it is.
Reading, right? Reading. That's Dock of the Bay. That's Otis Redding, right?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
So Reading, also a place, right?
Boat.
Lighthouse. I don't know.
I tried.
OK, question number 3. Did Cummersdale Primary School make this child wear goggles?
What?
Was he about to go swimming?
No.
There's a lot of chlorine and other children's piss in the pool.
Says he was in a science class and they were acting in a responsible way.
OK, what singer was entry into the United States in September?
I don't know.
Oh, we got it.
It's red hot in this round.
Good.
We've got more.
Yes.
Okay, we've got that one.
OK, in September, Boffins came up with this equation. What's it for?
Like, really?
To wear ice cream, Jaeger, because that's what happens when you drink Jaeger, 10 Sicilian pizzas, 20 new Twitter, Apple. Give up.
No, what? Let's see if anyone gets right. What is it? They don't. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, yeah, this, yeah.
I think that's wrong. That shouldn't be 20. It should be 24, shouldn't it?
Right.
Equation. Do you know any idea?
Put down the equation of the
And for our final question for September, I'll hand you over to the bear.
No, Patsy, my show's on tomorrow. I'm just asking a question for Jimmy Carr at the moment, wearing a Santa hat. Hello, Britney Spears got married for a second time this year, but what was the name of the knob jockey that married her?
Who married them?
Who married Spears?
Yeah, K-Fed. That was the name of the second husband. I don't know.
Williams.
Pharrell Williams. That's as good as any.
What's the name of the man she married?
Yes.
So what is the name of the man she married?
Oh, K-Fed. Okay.
OK, September's answers. Are you all them? Are you all finished?
Hang on, what was number 5?
I don't know what it was. We've got
What's
it.
number 6? You've done number 6, yeah?
Number 5 was what's the equation?
Right, we've put number 4 as number 3.
It is.
Well, change it
You know, we can't change it. Oh, yes, we can. Just a minute.
Do little arrows, that's fine. Don't panic.
For enjoying
OK, September answers. Here we go.
Sorry, we're just trying to work out that formula because I think it's one thing and Mr. Pegg thinks it's another.
Put both down, we'll be generous.
And I'm lying.
OK. What did Elton John the paparazzi?
Pigs.
Pigs.
Vile pigs!
Put down there, Simon?
Rude pigs, and then we put fucking in brackets because it might have been fucking rude pigs.
No,
But I don't know if we can say
vile.
fucking, so
I'll
we
tell you
put
what, let's have a
fucking
look
in
and see whether we'll give you that.
Touch me? Touch you and throw you through the fucking window. We've had a great tour of the forest. We come to Taiwan and it's shit. You ugly bastard. Fuck you. Rude, vile pig. You know what I mean? Rude, vile pig. That's what all of you are. Hello? Get out of Taiwan. Yeah, we'd love to get out of Taiwan. Yes, there's full of people like you. What's the flight? Pig.
Holy fuck. Who
That's
rubbed
on
Elton?
That's on his best day.
Yeah, who rubbed Elton John the wrong way? Wow.
Jesus.
You all got that right.
I think he called them every swear word. We could have just put anything down.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. What was that? See all yours in turn. Actually, we'll put them up in turn. Simon and Lisa.
Sam Ferry storms the House of Commons.
Sam Ferry?
No.
Hang on.
You thought
Hang
Cook,
on.
didn't you, the singer?
Yes, we did.
Otis Ferry.
Go on, what have you got?
Otis Ferry.
Strikes the House of Commons.
Strikes. June got it.
Go on, June.
Otis Ferry storms the House of Commons.
That is the correct answer. David Williams,
hang
Rob
on.
Brydon, you get that as well, I think.
Never would have got that one.
Okay. Why was the child goggles?
Get to the other side.
You said...
So dumb.
I'm getting a good ab workout.
Jesus.
Islam?
No, we.
No,
the-
whoa,
like,
there's an
Lele,
arrow, there's an arrow,
there was a
come on.
problem with this. We've put arrows to clearly say
Okay,
that
let's see. Can we see next one for David Williams and Rob Brydon?
the creation of the universe.
look, we've made
Again, there's an
mistakes.
arrow. I tell you that we've made a
If they
mistake.
can't write them in the right slot, you just should disqualify them
Well,
in
look,
September.
let me say this.
No.
We asked what we should do,
You got it
whether
wrong.
we should put a line through it and start again, or whether we should put arrows.
I think
Jimmy
you should have
Carr, who's the host, not you.
How old are you? How grown men? If you can't follow, a question number 2 goes in box number 2. What's wrong with you? What's a couple of big old...
A bully.
Okay,
That's what
next
you
one.
are, a bully. A bully.
Bad.
A bully.
Hit me! June.
Came and hit. Go and hit him.
How did he hit you?
Bloody hard. My arm, he punched
Actually, I
me.
did hurt one of my knuckles.
It was all over in a flash. Go and hit him.
You hit him. You didn't hit me.
But you go and hit him. Go and hit Jonathan Ross.
Fellas,
should I
let's
hit them
move on.
for you?
Try and get past this, shall we?
There you
The answer was the child was wearing them to play conkers.
We got it.
Oh,
go. We got
Okay,
it.
next
If you'd
up.
shown us that picture, I could have got it.
Okay, who was the singer of the United States?
Okay, let's go back to number 3 with us. Mr. Yusuf Islam. And
Although
I
that's not his real name. His real name is Cat
yeah,
Stevens.
I suggest that if you accept, you shouldn't accept Cat Stevens because he's now Yusuf Islam.
How he wants to be
That's
known.
how he wants to be known.
Okay?
Everybody know him as that?
Yeah, but as
No.
Yusuf
Never mind
Islam.
how he wants to be known. I like to be known as Grand Ruler of the Universe. Tough titty to me. That's not what I was christened.
We're all friends, aren't we, Carl?
Not anymore.
We're not, no. Not anymore. Not after tonight. It's gone very sour.
Okay, what was the equation for?
Okay, now with this,
Take us back to number 4.
number 4. The creation of the universe.
That's what we had.
No. Simon Pegg, you put...
Nuts. Got to be a formula.
We put love.
Well, first of all, we put how high Simon Cowell's pants rise above the normal level of hips. Then June thought, what's love? But I've noticed there's a UCI in there. I wonder if it's something to do with how to create the perfect cinema.
Oh.
Sadly,
Don't
no.
work
In fact, it was the equation for Sod's Law.
Sod's Law?
I knew I wasn't going to get that.
Salt's Law?
Sod's Law, like Murphy's Law, but over there.
Oh, Sod's Law. Oh, okay. What?
Yeah. I guess I have an equation now. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
What?
Very good.
Question number 6. Let's go back to the bear.
The nog jockey's name was Kevin Federline.
Yep.
We got that.
Got that,
Oh, we
K-Fed.
were really wrong.
What did you get?
Rory Bremner.
That was the next husband.
Oh, bugger.
Kevin Federline, that's the correct answer.
did you
Rory
get, David?
Bremner, no, she's not married him, although I've heard
What
rumours.
did you get?
We didn't know, so we left it blank. We didn't put a stupid answer like they did.
You sure you didn't put answering number 17?
I don't think you didn't put a correct answer like we did.
Well, we got it right. I think we could just relax for the next few
Yeah.
months. We might take October off. We might go away for October. Have a little mini break. What do you think, eh? I've heard that Venice is nice this time of year.
Lovely.
It's because, do you see, you've got 2 generations there. You've got a very old man there. You can get all the older people, very attractive. Not all.
Right, all that messing about brings us on to October and autumn, the season of decline and decay. It certainly was for Rick Waller, who only sold 2 tickets for a show he put on in Torquay, although they were sold to his mum and dad, so technically it was a full house. And the venue made an incredible 57 grand on hot dog sales alone.
Oh, wow.
Adrian Mutu was devastated when he was sacked by Chelsea for taking recreational drugs. I say cheer up. It's not as if you were caught having sex with strangers in a car park, banging your PA, roasting a girl with your teammates, running someone over before driving away drunk, deliberately getting booked to avoid going to Azerbaijan, or fucking someone's gran. If you ask me, you're an example to young players, Mr. Mutu.
Damn.
God bless. Bless this mess.
My goodness.
My hero.
Wow.
Right, October questions. What infamous TV event are these celebrities describing?
I think that's quite gross, but you know, if that was one of her tasks, I guess she had to do it. Everything you'd want for your daughter, isn't it?
I have to say, I thought the momentum she built up over that short period of time really was tour de force, a real pro.
Oh, well, she's only making bacon, isn't she?
They both enjoyed it, I imagine, so why not? I thought she handled it very well, but I can't say that, can I? Yeah, I think she's a tramp.
Put it this way, I wouldn't have done it.
Done it to some terrible blokes.
Any idea?
None.
I don't know.
None. At all.
I got nothing. I think this is like a theme of all these big fat quizzes that we're gonna check out. It's like, I got nothing.
Yeah. My God.
What were they talking about?
We've got it.
We got it. We got it. We got
Okay.
it. It's a very easy one, that.
Well, they're easy when you get them, yeah.
Is it something to do with masturbating a pig? Because there's only a couple of celebrities I can think of.
This month saw the tragic deaths of Superman actor Christopher Reeve and much-loved DJ John Peel. Who went first?
Christopher Reeve? I don't know.
Okay, we're ready for the next one.
Why was this dog in the news?
No idea.
He went of his own accord.
Why was he in the news?
I've never seen that dog before.
Have a little guess and we'll crack straight on.
It's a weird-looking dog, isn't it?
Question number 4. Here's the front cover of the Eurostat brochure published in October. What is missing from it?
Edvard Munch.
Okay, next question. Who was public enemy number 1 in Liverpool this month?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Very good. Very good, June.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
We've got it, yeah.
Okay, here's Fidel Castro finishing a speech in Havana. What happens next?
Wow.
I don't know.
Does he trip?
He trips. I don't know. He was old then, so I don't know.
Right.
Did a cigar fall up his ass?
Fall up his ass?
Yeah, that's the joke.
Really made me laugh.
Okay, answers for October.
Oh,
Hang on a minute.
You mean to say you haven't got Castro to come out and do the answers? You've let us down, Carl.
He fell in rehearsals.
Let's give us a clue.
Okay, what were our celebrities talking about? David Williams, you had an idea.
Rebecca Lewis masturbating a pig on television.
Absolutely right.
Nicely put
What?
as well.
Do you want to have a look? Let's have a look and see.
Aye. We all
No.
This is killing me.
Are you?
I didn't think he'd be coming for that long.
Oh my God! What?
What are you doing?
No!
Shame on you,
Oh.
lady. You could have said no.
Oh my God! What did we
That's
just watch?
that's not ladylike right there.
That's not even gentlemanly like either. No human should ever be doing that.
Well, there you go.
And I've heard that a pig's orgasm lasts like 30 minutes or something like that. So, like, that pig was lovesick for a little bit from that woman.
Yes. There you go. Now you
Yeah.
have it. So that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like you got to pay extra for that to watch that kind of thing.
What the hell was she on? Like, what show was that? Was that news? Was that entertainment? What was that? What was that? Why? I need context.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
Did the pig then go on to get a Gillette contract?
OK. Of our tragic deaths in October, who went first? It was, in fact, Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. Pulled it out my butt.
John Peel, just before John Peel died, I was working at the radio station at Radio 2, and they sent me a birthday card for him, and I signed, as a joke, because I love John Peel, like we all did, and I signed, "Don't die too soon." A week later.
Oh, how prophetic.
Yeah, so just, that thing I sent you last week. Don't open it.
A lot of trouble. OK. Next up, Red the dog was in the news because of this.
Oh. Oh, my goodness.
It's a jailbreak.
Come on, kids.
Isn't it just that? Just
Oh, he freed the dogs. That's
the realest dog right there.
yeah,
That's
free my people.
Yep, that's it.
Treats for everyone.
God, man.
Oh.
Shit.
Just footage from the Osbournes' front room.
Well, he was releasing all his little friend dogs. They were in Battersea Dogs Home.
Oh, OK.
And he was kind of scooching around the place just letting them all free. Stole the Scream.
We thought maybe he stole Monk's The Scream. I mean, I know it was stolen around that time, and I know they caught the perpetrator. And he's got the look.
Again.
He's got a long look about him, like an art critic.
Don't know. He could open things. That will do. Fantastic. You get a point for that.
What? He could open things?
Yeah, that'll
give him
do.
a point for he could open things.
Yeah, and you don't get a point for that. Stole the Scream.
Ours was closer because ours is a crime, and he was breaking people out of jail.
What was he doing to the doors?
Opening them, but that wasn't the crime. Well, we could have just written, he was naughty. That would cover it all as well.
Yeah,
bad dog, off the table. Give us a point.
Moving on.
So
What was missing from the Eurostat brochure?
Wales.
Oh, my God.
We had imagination.
Well, that is also true, but you don't get a point, I'm afraid.
We put a pirate ship. Because it was like a nice picture of the sea, like an old man. But it does look there, looks like the United Kingdom's been on the Atkins diet, doesn't it?
Oh! Not having a go, Rob, but Britain does look better without it, doesn't it?
Oh!
Come on, a little bit of
Oh!
Tom Jones, come on.
That look on Rob's face.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That's fine.
We acknowledge Wales exists, y'all. Come on.
Cheers.
No, they left Wales off. So,
Why
looked
did
at
they
all
do
the things we'd miss.
I'd miss my dog. He's Welsh.
Is he? Where from?
Wales. Lower left. He's a rescue. I don't really know. We don't talk about it.
No.
Can he open things?
Yes, he can. In fact.
Yeah, that'll get you a point.
Doors, maybe? Cells.
OK, who was public enemy #1 in Liverpool?
Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson?
Yoko Ono still, yes, you're right. After all these years, no one has forgiven her. Have a look at this.
Well, Boris Johnson gets the prize as Liverpool's least favourite politician, but where he may get the prize today is for the most number of apologies for a politician. He really hasn't stopped saying he's sorry.
But not for absolutely everything. I don't want to contradict you, but anyway.
Which bit aren't you sorry for?
Well, I don't want to repeat. I don't apologise for the entire gist of the editorial. That's all I wanted to say. No, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
And he became prime minister.
Yep, there you go.
Wow.
Is he an MP?
Yeah.
I thought it was Matt Lucas. I thought it was like a Little Britain character.
He sort of is, isn't he? OK. What happened next, we asked you, with regard to Fidel Castro? Let's have a look.
Oh! He fell.
He's gone down there, but on the upside, he gets 250 quid from World's Funniest Home Movies. And that doubles, his GDP. Can't believe their luck.
Yay!
Well, we actually guessed that, because it was obviously quite an obvious guess to make, but when I watched that then and I saw him fall over, I went, yes! That's the first time I've ever done that to an old man falling off.
Do you want to see it again?
Liar.
Second, actually, but yeah. Yes, come with.
Yeah, have another little look.
Effect on.
It's a treat, isn't it, every time? Whoa!
That really is a fall, isn't it?
I think he'd be more damaged by the speed with which they picked him up. They really yank him. Right, well, the scores at the end of that are as follows. Simon Pegg and Lisa Tarbuck, you've got 34 out of 60. David Williams, Rob Brydon, you've got 35 out of 60. June Sarpong, Jonathan Ross, 40 out of 60.
Come on! Bring on November. Bring us December.
Every time Jonathan Ross goes, "Come on," that should be a ringtone right there.
Yeah, come on. Oh God.
It is all to play for. Welcome back to the final part of the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. In November, the sky was lit up with fireworks, mainly above Liverpool, celebrating Boris Johnson's resignation.
Oh!
He quit to spend more time with the family. Not his family, obviously. Yasser Arafat died in Paris. I feel sorry for his wife. Every way she looks, she's reminded of Yasser, even when she's drying the dishes. A thief stole £2 million worth of gems from Ozzy Osbourne's house. The ageing rocker grappled with the intruder and is said to be quite badly shaken. No change there, then. We've got some more questions for you for November. First one. Royal rascal Prince Harry was rushed home from which country after a reported kidnap threat?
And everybody that's watching this in 2024 goes, "Oh my God, who cares?" In the Peter Griffin voice.
He was wait. He was rushed home because of a kidnapped attempt or threat. What did he say?
Attempt, I think it was. Yeah.
Question 2. Why did reptile breeder John Jones Tortoise make the headlines?
When you say made the headlines, did he make all the headlines?
All the headlines.
Yeah. The Guardian, The Independent, The Telegraph.
And Summit.
Pigs in Knickers. All the magazines you read.
Pigs in Knickers. Oh, yes. Well done, June.
OK, number 3. Which Coronation Street star was accused of shoplifting in Brent Cross?
No, shopping or shoplifting?
Shoplifting, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, if you see someone shopping, I accuse you of shopping at Brent Cross.
Oh, bless you, June. Were you worried about... Hang on, they'll be coming for me next. Spent a fortune on lip gloss there.
I bought some more shoes, I'm going to get in trouble.
OK.
I don't know. There we go.
OK, next question. Watch this footage of committed Christian Cheng Chung Ho. What was he trying to tell the lions?
Oh! Joe, wow! Oh my God!
Get the hell out of there, you idiot.
Bad lion.
What the heck?
Wow! You can show that?
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's after 9 p.m.
And plus,
Never
it's
mind.
a human gets hurt, not animals.
Right. Probably trying to spread the good word.
Yep.
And they weren't having any of it.
Read the room.
Yep.
Down, boy.
Steve Irwin out of shot, just dangling it.
OK, so what was he trying to tell the lions?
You reckon? You're just guessing, are
OK,
you?
question number 5 for November.
Hang on.
George Bush won the presidential election in America for the first time. What was the name of his running mate?
Kelly Holmes.
Dick Cheney.
The first time? Yeah.
Google it. 2000 election.
No. Oh, I know, yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
West End musical The Producers opened to critical acclaim, but which Hollywood star did Nathan Lane replace at the last minute?
No idea.
Chris Evans. Shelley Von Strunkel. Ciabatta.
Are you still doing the ciabatta joke?
No, she came of her own accord.
Right, OK. What country was Prince Harry rushed home from?
Argentina.
South Africa. We put Argentina as well.
Argentina, South Africa. The answer is, of course, Argentina.
Well
Well
done. I didn't know that.
Unlucky.
It's not really unlucky, it's just a lack of general knowledge.
Oh.
It's a lack of paying attention to
If
listening.
I'd known I was going to do this, I would have watched the news for the past year.
Well, now you know for next year.
If you told me January the 1st, this is what I'd be doing, then I'd have done it, okay?
More for
All right,
you.
I tell you what, we'll do it again next year. Watch the news, all right?
Okay, I will.
Okay, why was the tortoise breeder in the news?
Because it had 2 heads.
Siamese?
Yeah,
Are we taking that?
Yeah, it's a Siamese tortoise.
It's not. It's totally different.
It's a Siamese. A Siamese twin doesn't have to come from Siam. It's not like we call them Siamese because
Okay.
Chang and Eng, the first twins conjoined, came from Siam. Okay. Now,
Yeah, that's what
I tell you what,
I'll do.
just to move things along, we will accept it. Let's move on.
Thank you.
you're getting tired.
Number 3, what Coronation Street star was accused of shopping in Brent Cross? June?
We guessed Bradley Walsh. He looks like the sort of might shop.
Simon Pegg, Lisa Talbot, what have you got?
We've put Mike Baldwin,
Johnny
otherwise known
Briggs.
as Johnny Briggs.
AKA the tongue.
Just the only actor and character we knew.
Why would you have put Dirty Den?
Because I'm an idiot.
It was, in fact, Dev.
Dev.
Jimmy Harkishin or Dev. The nutter with the lions, what was he trying to tell them?
Don't talk to strangers.
Don't talk to strange men, lions. Note to self.
Hey, listen.
We assumed it was a religious thing. It was something about Jesus. Jesus
Okay,
loves lions.
Jonathan, you've gone for...
The end
But
of the
it is
world.
the end of the world. But he might also have been saying, "Hey, can't we all just get along?"
David and Rob are entirely spot on with the Jesus loves them.
Wow.
I thought he was
Well
saying
done.
Hakuna Matata.
What does that mean?
It means
It's a
no
wonderful
worries,
phrase.
no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy, if you will.
Come on, all right.
Well, actually, in America, because those words are owned by Disney, Hakuna Matata translated means copyright infringement.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I believe it. If Disney did it, no one else can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or at least for another, 95 years?
I think so.
Yeah,
so.
that's... Yeah.
Bush's running mate was, of course...
Cheney.
Dick Cheney. John Kerry, you've
We
gone for.
misunderstood. We thought you meant who he was running against.
I would also have accepted Prince Albert. Think about it, it's sort of the same thing. And the Americans have got another 4 years of this to look forward to.
Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
We got an issue in America. Too many good docs are getting out of business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across this country.
And there is no doubt in my mind, not one doubt in my mind, that we will fail.
There's some heavy prophecies in there.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, I will admit, he was funny. He was
Dude.
funny during his time.
It was nuts. Absolute nuts.
Yeah. Just... Yeah.
Okay, who pulled out of the producers?
Richard Dreyfuss.
Correct. You all got that? Yeah. Finally, we reach December. It's Christmas time, and there's no need to be afraid, unless you're the Santa that was banned from a shopping centre in Birmingham by the local council. They said they were worried about offending other religions. What other religions are these, exactly, that would be offended by Santa? I ask you, did he die on the cross for nothing? David Beckham.
True story. I had an uncle that got fired from a Walmart for saying Merry Christmas to some customers. He was a greeter.
Oh my God.
I know. It was so...
Where was he?
It was in North Carolina.
What?
Yeah. Of course, it was August. He wasn't wearing pants, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, got it. Stupid. Oh, man. That's a good one.
I've been waiting way too long to use that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, that was good.
Thank you.
Beckham built a fort for the kids in the back garden at a cost of £120,000. Beckham, I ask you, he's got more money than sense, although he crossed that threshold with his first paper round. These are the last questions. Make an effort. The song on everyone's lips was Band-Aid 20, Do They Know It's Christmas? And tonight, thank God, it's Bono asking the question instead of me.
On the day we recorded Do They Know It's Christmas, which very special pop star made the tea and the biscuits?
Lovely.
I hate hearing Bono speak.
I hate seeing him.
Yeah, he's just a... I can't wait till we get to the Big Fat Quiz of 2013, where we can properly clown on him. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that where he killed African children with every clap?
Close.
Oh.
Close. But we'll wait till the 2013 episode.
Question number 2. Joe Pasquale won I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in December. But the first person to leave was Brian Harvey, following an argument with Janet Street Porter. What started the argument?
I want her to be Prime Minister. I think it'd do us a world of good. Refreshing. Janet Street Porter.
But can you imagine when she had to speak to someone from another country, they wouldn't know what the fuck she was talking about?
OK. Let's face it, it's been a bad year for David Blunkett. What is the name of his troublesome former lover?
Oh.
Gills McGinty.
The Turner Prize was won by Jeremy Deller, but what was voted the most influential artwork of the 20th century?
Oh, I think
Can we have a clue? Is it a painting?
Yeah.
No, you can't have a bloody clue.
Yeah, it's a painting.
No, it wasn't.
It is an artwork.
Painting.
OK, question number 5.
I think that's it. Maybe not.
Which fashion doll lost her crown this Christmas?
Ah.
No clue.
OK, the final question of the Big Fat Quiz of the year.
Yeah.
Why was the BNP Christmas party considered a disaster by its members this December?
I beg your pardon?
Why was the BNP Christmas party considered a disaster by its members this December?
You don't still vote BNP, though, do you? You've turned it in.
Just recently
I've talked
stopped.
around,
Yeah,
so-
talk me out of it.
Talk about it.
OK. Lisa Tarbuck, pens down.
Okay.
No idea.
OK, the answers for December are as follows.
Yes.
Well, I'll let Bono give you the answer to
Oh,
the first
God.
Oh, great.
Damon Albarn. And he makes a very good cup of tea.
So cool.
Yeah.
Of course, Damon Albarn would be making the tea and participating in Band-Aid 20.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. If you're an OG of the channel, you know why I'm saying that.
Bono picking up his £100 for that.
Let's have a look. Did you all get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Damon Albarn.
OK, fantastic.
Easy.
OK, the argument between Janet Street Porter and Brian Harvey was about what?
Farting.
We put Breaking Wind.
Farting.
Which is much nicer, isn't it?
I hate to tell tales, but June's had a couple go tonight, and I'll be honest with you, and they've been fragrant.
Haven't.
They like roses.
It's like spicy lavender.
OK, David Blunkett's lover. What's she called?
Fish Gills McGinty.
Kimberly Fortune.
Are you some Jeremy Paxman or something?
Newspaper.
June happens to read. June and I happen to read the papers. All right? Just because you are so self-obsessed, you only look for your name in bloody spotted in heat.
Interestingly, Jonathan and June, David and Rob have actually done the Braille symbol for her name. So, be tempted to give you something there. Her name is Kimberly Fortier.
Yeah,
so Fortune, we're not going to give you. Fish Gills McGinty, we cannot give you.
Sounds like it.
Like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Fish Gills McGinty.
Come on, it's Christmas.
Pet name for her.
No one got that right. OK, the most influential artwork of the 20th century. What was it?
Duchamp's urinal.
Oh, hello.
That's what we put down as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Duchamp's urinal.
Pissoir.
Rob, David, could you look any more pissed off and moody?
And, you know, there was a lot to choose from. There's a lot of great art in the 20th century. You know, I was going to put down as a guess Picasso, Guernica.
Actually, well, was it? It was close, apparently. It was a toss-up between Duchamp's urinal, and that picture of all the dogs playing snooker. I believe that my favourite. It was a coin flick at the end that decided it.
OK, question 5. The fashion doll. What was it?
Barbie.
Barbie.
Yes, Barbie was overtaken as the UK's best-selling fashion doll by Bratz dolls.
We got that as well. We got that little bit as well. A little bit of extra information that we put on there, just free.
OK, the final question. What was the reason the BNP Christmas party was a disaster?
We know.
Yeah.
June Sarpong, why was
The
it?
DJ was black.
That is the correct answer.
Oh my God! We put they were hoping for a white Christmas.
That sort of deserves something, doesn't it?
In fact, we put they are shit, and they were hoping for a white Christmas.
They are shit.
Yeah.
That's a fair comment.
I love the fact
You can have a point for that.
they booked the guy and they said, paid after they said he sounded white on the phone. He sounded white on the phone.
How dreadful are they? David Williams and Rob Brydon. What was your answer to that?
We got it right. I said a black person came.
That's not good enough.
That is not
That's
good.
rubbish.
That is good enough.
You're rubbish. You are rubbish.
Fit on that line, you can't fit in the rest of it, and played records, which is what we were going to put.
Black DJ. Sorry.
Hey, how we do? You're the one who decides. He decides, or a lady telling him down a thing.
Yeah, I'm the lady telling him.
Points.
You get a point, David Williams.
It doesn't matter, you've lost anyway.
Not necessarily. Let's tot up the score. Hang on. So, how many did you get at home? Under 20, well done. What's the weather like in Norfolk? 20 to 50, good work. At least you've been paying attention this past year. And if you got over 50, brilliant. You get an A-level. Right, let's have a look at the teams in reverse order. Simon Pegg and Lisa Tarbuck. You got 41 out of 72. Well done. Well done, that's something.
You didn't come last. You didn't come last.
Next up, David Williams and Rob Brydon. 43 out of 72. Congratulations. Thank you for playing. And June Sarpong and Jonathan Ross. 49 out of 72.
All right.
And that means you take home the inaugural Big Fat Quiz of the Year prize. Look at that.
Look at that.
One next year.
Look at that.
Look at that.
There's a picture of a man playing dance on there. They just killed it off.
Well, that's lovely.
That's nice, isn't it?
It really is classy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Way to keep Grandpa's ashes at last, eh?
Well, thanks to all our special guests, Louis Walsh, Nadia and Kelly Holmes, and of course our panellists, Simon Pegg, Lisa Tarbuck, David Williams, Rob Brydon, June Sarpong and Jonathan Ross. I've been Jimmy Carr. Good night.
All right, there you go.
Man,
It's 2004 in the books.
dude, what? Blows my mind. I think I'm gonna start getting with it in 2 years. 2 years from now, I'll get with it
There
because
you go.
I was too young to have a quiz.
I definitely was too young.
I might have perked my ears up at 2006. I probably would have been more out of high school, kind of doing my thing.
And for me, it would be 2011 because that's the year I graduated high school.
Yeah, because when you're in high school, you're just focused on a couple things, not world things, your
Right.
things.
Right, even though we were right on the cusp, Facebook was starting to be like the cool kid thing. It's not anymore for American kids, and we're more connected then.
Oh,
so-
that's very true. No, I was still in the generation where the internet was on discs. Internet was
all
on
these-
discs, and so information was not just thrown at us. So interesting
Here
you
you
mentioned that.
Oh well.
There you
Just shows the difference of our growings up.
100%. Wow, man. That was
Anyway,
a lot.
yeah.
A lot, dude.
That was a lot to
Goodness.
take in, and it's. I think it's fun to play the game as well, to see if you can guess you remember what you don't remember.
And it's a fun way to get news from then. It sounds weird, but this is highlighting, if you think about it, this is highlighting pop culture references, sporting references of that year. So you can get the headlines of that year throughout this thing. And that's interesting because at the end of the day, it still adds another layer to it.
Exactly.
So
It's a lot of fun, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for watching. What we'll do, like I said at the top of this, Thursdays the full uncut version will be on Patreon, and then Fridays the adulterated YouTube version will be up for those reasons. And thanks for the support on that. Consider subscribing and watching another video. What else, Dan?
Unplug and watch the news. Never mind. Just unplug. Do
Yeah,
something
just
other than
unplug.
that.
Just unplug.
Anything but that.
Those are
Conflicting statements.
things.
Unplug and go sit down in front of the TV. Oh man.
We'll see you next time.
Later.
Fellas, we could be that mistake. Let's do this.